guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel for the first time in like 3 years. Welcome back. This is probably not the setting you thought we would be in, and we'll get to all this in a little bit, but I think that before we get into all of this, we need to talk. I think we need to catch up. I think we need to discuss what's been going on. I think I owe some people, you guys, an explanation about my absence. Some of you have reached out to me directly and I've told you, but let's talk. So the last time you saw me was a very long time ago. It was in sometime early or mid 2023. And it's now 2025, April 2025. So it's been a while. In December of 2022, I lost my mom to a hard fight against frontotemporal dementia. I common terms just tell people Alzheimer's because it's easier for people to kind of grasp. Frontotemporal dementia actually more recently has been something that people know more of because of Bruce Willis and things like that, but overall a lot of people don't know what that is, but they do have an idea of what Alzheimer's is. But anyway, I lost her to a very, very long, hard battle against that in 2022, the end of it. And it changes you. When you lose a parent, it does something to you. Even if you know it's coming, even if your parent's sick and you know that their time is going to be coming, nothing quite prepares you for the shift that occurs up here after. I tried to keep up with the YouTube thing, the drama. I tried maybe just vlogging and just living my life. But the honest to God truth was that I needed to be by myself. I needed to grieve. I needed to get off of the internet. I needed to heal. Just the honest to God's truth is that the type of content that I was known for at the time that I was creating on a, it used to be daily basis, was just not aligning with the person that I was becoming. And so at first I was like, I quit. I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. Also, some things that happened right before I left, there was a lot of toxicity in the community or circling around me and some people that I knew. There was a lot going on with different creators, like you guys remember the whole Trisha Paytas drama thing, and then reaching out to me, the people about the documentary, and it was just a lot. And so I decided I was just gonna wipe my hands of it, and I really came very close to deleting the entire channel. Didn't do that, obviously, because here we are, but I didn't post for a very long time. You know, for a little while, I kind of lost it a little bit. I was drinking way too much. I was partying. I was making bad decisions as far as men go and responsibilities that I had to do go. I was making some pretty bad decisions as far as that goes. Nothing that's gonna would destroy my life or anything, but I just kind of fell back into some habits that I had when I was like in my earlier 20s with the partying and the going out all the time and the drinking, and I just didn't really know like when to stop when I started. Also, around the same time that I stopped posting on YouTube, I think one of my very last videos, I was speaking to you guys about kind of getting a hold of my mental health. What that meant for me, and I had tried a lot of things. I tried working out more, I tried taking vitamins, I tried doing, you know, practicing like mindfulness, and it wasn't helping because I had this enormous amount of grief hanging over my head on top of a lot of trauma that I'd been through in my life, just all kind of crashing down on me. So I ended up going to the doctor, and I ended up getting help medically for my mental health. And I'm very open about what I take. I'm very open about that journey. I feel like the more open that we are about that kind of stuff, the less it's stigmatized in the world. So I'll be very open and tell you what's going on. I take now 2 medications for my mental health. I take Zoloft and I take bupropion or Wellbutrin. So sertraline is the generic term for Zoloft, and bupropion is the generic term for Wellbutrin. And I take both of those, and one of them is an SSRI, which is helps with depression. And the other one is an NDRI, I think it's called, and that helps with like energy and mood and focus, and also it helps with depression and anxiety as well. That choosing to go on those medications is really what kind of started my journey to becoming who I am now. And who I am now versus the Shelby that you knew before when I was uploading videos, a totally different girl. I don't know her. I'm just so different. I have never felt so emotionally regulated. I have never felt so in control of my life and of the things that are going to happen around me. I mean, not that I can control what's going to happen around me. You can't control that, but I feel like I can tackle it and it doesn't feel overwhelming. Things have happened that have been really challenging. 2024 was a very, very challenging year. We're going to get to that in a little bit, but 2024 was a very challenging year, and thanks to the medication that I'm taking, I was able to get through it. That's kind of where I've been and why I left and all of that. So now let's talk about where we're going. In the beginning of 2024, conceptually, and at the end of 2023, in the fall of 2023, I began a candle business. Now you guys are like, candle business? Where in the heck is this coming from? And you know what? Like, I don't know. It just kind of dawned on me one day, like, I want to start a candle business. It originally started as something that I wanted to do with Zach. You guys remember Zach, my best friend. We were going to do it together, and in the end, he decided it wasn't something that he was as passionate about as I was, and so he ended up not really taking part in the business with me. Miss, now if you knock over this thing that this phone's on, you're going to be in big bad trouble. And I decided to start a candle business, and it has been a whirlwind. It has been the best time of my life. It has been the most fulfilling thing, besides talking with you and hearing and engaging with you guys and getting, you know, to know y'all. It has been, and entertaining you. It has been the most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my life. And I am in a very, very, very happy place right now. Let's get into briefly what my candle business is and what I do. And then moving forward, this is kind of gonna shape what the channel is gonna turn into. My candle brand is named Méchante Mèche. And you're like, what? Like, Méchante Mèche. It is a French word, 2 words in French. And it means wicked wick in French. So Zach helped me come up with that name. Actually, Zach came up with the name and I loved it, so I kept it. I make artisan, handmade, hand-poured, non-toxic candles from repurposed bottles and cans. So what that means is there is, like, for instance, this bottle here. This is a champagne bottle. It's a champagne bottle that the top of it has been cut off by me by hand. The edge has been hand sanded down by me, and I have turned it into a beautiful soy non-toxic candle. I also make candles out of cans. I've got a lot of them cooling over here right now that you can't see. I just finished pouring candles, hence the apron, hence being in this area. This is probably gonna be where I film when I'm at home, by the way. No, that's what I do. I guess I can lift one and show you, but these are probably still kind of hot because I just poured them. So this is a LaCroix can. It's a Mojito LaCroix flavored thing. And I have my mojito, minty mojito fragrance in it. So that's what I do. I also make soy wax melts for the little burners. If you have those little melters, or the Scentsy warmers, a lot of people know them as. I make like these guys here. I also make car diffusers. I make smaller format candles in little aluminum tins that are also recyclable. I'm getting into making roller parfums. So not perfume, not body spray, but the technical term is a parfum. It's all about the balance of the amount of fragrance in it, and so the amount that I'm going to be using is going to be a parfum. And those are going to be little roller guys that you can kind of roll on your, you know, points or whatever to smell delicious. And that's what I do. I do not have a storefront, but I do have a website, and I will link my website in the description box below and in the comment section for you. And I'll also link the Instagram and everything. But how I sell my candles is I do what a lot of small business owners do in the beginning, is I pop up at local craft shows, pop-up shops, sip-in shops, farmers markets, etc., etc. That journey has been just some of the best time I think I've ever had in my life. I really truly found myself, guys. I don't get my nails done anymore. I barely wear makeup anymore. I mean, I do my makeup still, but like I do it, just not as much. I don't get my nails done. Haven't got my nails done in over a year. And yeah, I'm just really, honestly, I think a more secure, more confident, emotionally regulated and stable version of myself. I am having the time of my life running this small business. I am a solo operation, a one-woman show. Everything you see is done by me 100% of the way, from running the website, running the Instagram, to making all the product, to all the profit and loss statements, and all of keeping track of the inventory, and every single thing that goes into a business is done by me. And it's been the time of my life. And so that is what I plan to share with you guys on this channel moving forward. There will not be daily uploads. That was, I don't know what in the heck prompted me to do daily uploads, but that is just a recipe for burnout. And if you don't burn out doing that, then there's something wrong with you. I'll be uploading once a week, maybe twice a week, just depending on how things go. Probably once a week, I think, to start. And I want to take you along on this journey. So I plan on maybe doing some kind of like booth tours for you in the beginning, maybe showing you a little bit of my process and how I make things. We'll do a little studio tour here. We'll do maybe some how-tos if you guys are interested. And if anyone's interested in this, I also would love to share what I've learned as a small business owner making candles. So that's kind of where we're at. It's what we're going to be moving towards, and I am really excited to take you along this journey with me. Now, I know that a large number of you, most of you, are subscribed to me because of the kind of content I used to produce. And if you are only here for that and you just don't really care about the small business stuff and what I'm doing with this candle business and everything, I am so happy that you were here as long as you were. But if you want to go ahead and unsubscribe and find, creators that are more tailored to what you want to watch and what you want to see, it's totally understandable. I get it. This is a completely different direction than my channel was before. But if you guys, a fair number of you were honestly just here for me, so if you, and because you liked my journey and me, I guess watching me, if you're still up for that and you're still down, then I would love to take you along this journey with me to see how I'm growing this small candle business into a candle empire. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today, guys. I wanted to just kind of come on here and tell you what's been going on, explain myself, let you know where we're going, let you know where we've been, before we just jump right into this whole new thing. So I hope you'll join me. Anyway, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And if for some reason you're new here because the algorithm kind of spat out my video to you with this new content, and you're into small business things, and you are starting a candle business, or you have a small business, or you want to start a small candle business, or even you just want to make candles at home, then I would love for you to follow me along in my journey. So hit that subscribe button. And yeah, like I said, I will link the website and my Instagram for my business down in the comment section down below. And so good to talk to you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.